Right, good morning fish people. As you can see, it's a bit dark, but to be fair, it is overcast and it's 7:15, so it's starting to change, isn't it? It is Tuesday the 8th of September. It is quite mild this morning. I got my shorts on. I thought, right, I might as well have a last day's fishing with my shorts on, even though I do put leggings over, but I don't like getting too warm, especially when we're weighing in, sweating my socks off. Today, fishing with the old boys, and we are fishing at Swanlands Fisheries on the Chestnut Lake. So I think it's the last one that we've got booked. I've just come to pick Leon up. He's a metre apart, he's over there. So we're just nipping down to the cafe, having a brecco, get nice sort the draw out. There's 18 of us. Everybody likes it here. There's usually plenty of fish to be caught, but having said that, I spoke to Nige yesterday. He said, just get ready. I said, what for? He says, it's really up and down at the minute. He says, 1 minute it's over £100, the next minute it's really low. He says, I can't tell you what's working. He says, because 1 minute they're catching on soft pellets, next minute they're casting shallow, next minute they can't catch shallow. Paste. He said anything. He said it just depends what they want on the day, so we shall see. There are some favoured pegs there. The paste man won it on a favoured peg last time, but again, those areas I fished on that peg, having said that, was just coming out of winter, and I did get a few, but not the amount that I was expecting. So Leo's just packing his gear in the back. I think you can just hear him. So really looking forward to that match today. Hopefully we'll have a few more than we did at Sally Walsh's. Well, actually, if I caught 17 carp, I'd be happy. 18 carp, I caught 18 fish that day, didn't I? But still a great day, that. So we shall see you at the draw in about 45 minutes, but it'll be in a jiffy for you. Right, see you soon. First one out, Tony. 14. Peg 14. Brian Forry.
Lovely Brian.
39.
Horrible little bloke.
Lovely.
18.
What?
18.
Oh, fucking don't hear that.
Barry.
7.
David.
25.
Nathan.
10.
Nosh.
8.
Chaz.
The smile on his face.
Nosh is that? Peg 1.
That's Chaz, peg 1. Mr. Incredible.
23.
Frank.
21. Oh, 12, sorry.
12.
Can I get a choice?
Maggot Man.
You can have it.
45. 45. I remember that.
45.
If it's that last week.
Rabbit's Den. Warren.
Peg 5.
I'm 12, one for that thing.
Ronnie.
5.
Ronnie.
37.
37. Gay Selby lad.
That must be
3.
3. My granddad, Leon.
43.
43, Leon. Kevin, the pace man.
34.
34. Jeff.
Who?
Sid James face.
41.
And Jack the lad.
32.
32. That concludes your draw. I've drawn peg 8. If it's on form, I have a right chance there. That's a good peg, so we'll see you on the bank.
14 me, ain't it?
Look at Soz concentrating here. He's on a right peg. The owner says he's having a bet that this peg wins it. So will Soz be a mighty fisherman or a peg waster?
More like a peg waster.
Good luck, pal.
I'll try my bestest.
We've got Tony Glow there, look. He's concentrating, just gone short to start with. But no luck as yet. And there we have over there, Mr. Incredible. Here we have Chaz. Has he got anything on?
No.
Oh no. He's semi-skimmed. And over there on peg 45, the end peg, the maggot man. Loves his maggots, but I've got a feeling he might be on pellets again today.
Only guy in the village, Leeds fan.
I'm a Leeds fan, and this is Andy Gill.
Yeah. Only guy in the village.
Only Gaylor from Selby, he reckons.
From Brayton.
Have we had out yet, Andy?
No, I ain't had a bite yet. We'll get a few today.
We'll get a few.
Confident.
And here's a mighty fisherman. This is Frank. We're going to say
Hi.
well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, man.
Monge too, Rodney.
Monge too.
Monge too.
I've had one skimmer.
Yeah.
I've just pulled it out of the car.
Oh dear. Nobody likes to see that, do they?
Nobody wants to see that. Only you.
Only me. Good luck, Frank.
Thank you.
Now we've got Jeff Vors on the other side of the bank giving me some right stick. Now I've not started fishing yet. I've caught nothing. What you had, Jeff? So I'm not missing anything. And over there to his left is my mate Leon. Give us a wave. He doesn't know what this pond's, he can't remember this pond. The only reason he can't remember is because he don't come. He's pretending to strike. Right, let's have a quick look round here. And over there, the silver van, is the paste man. And next door to me is Barry Walker. How are we doing, Barry? We had any bites yet?
Not a touch yet.
Not a touch, but it were black over, wasn't it, when we turned up? But they've disappeared. So this is my peg. I'll just show it's peg 8. It is the peg, when it's on form, it's the peg to beat. Sorry about that. Right, so I'm on the end of the spit. Right, my plans. Apparently you get fish in the margin down here, obviously around the island. I've set a method feeder up for around the island. I'm not going to bother shipping out there all the time. I've also got a mugging rig, so if anything appears, as you can see, the wind is getting up. I've set a short line up down here. I've got a bomb rod set up so I can try anywhere around here. And we saw fish down here. They've disappeared now, but they were swirling earlier. So margins have got to come into play at some point. But what I need to do is get fishing, because they've been fishing 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, hold on a minute, I think has Jack got one? No, 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 yeah, no. Right, so we'll give you an update as we get along. See you soon. I won't say a mighty splash. And Nathan here's just hooked into one on the method feeder. Nathan, oh, he nearly lost his rod. You've got to keep hold of it, Nathan. So he's into a mighty fish. It made a right splash. Come on, let's have a look. Don't want to spook it. Oh, he's got it, he's got it. It's giving him some stick. Has he got hold of it now? We're going to get him in.
Next June, the last week next week here. I've got to go back.
Go on then, Nate, get him in net.
I will miss you.
Oh, he got him. Good 5 or 6 pounder, innit? Yeah, Nathan being a mighty fisherman. Can you believe it? So well done, Nath. Right, I best get fishing, Anna. See you soon. Right then, folks. We're an hour in, and I couldn't resist trying to hit a mugging start because there were just fish swimming everywhere around the island, just in front of me, and they just weren't interested. So, like I say, I clipped up the method fish. It's just a bit too far for my pole. I've only got a 14.5 metre pole, can't quite reach. I flicked the mugging ring around the island where I could see 1 or 2 fish swirling. Nothing. Gone onto the method feeder about 20 minutes ago, and I've got 22 pound. Is it 20? 20 pound plus this. It lasts sort of 20 minutes. It might be a bit more because I've put 6 on for a fish that might be 7. And it's literally going around after a couple of minutes or so. And just for you folks, I've got a QM1 on, size 14. Ones that are retied, and so far, dare I say it, so good. Because I've had no problems with it past. Oh, that's a nice stamp as well. Decent sized fish as well, these. Another one round about the 6 or 7 pound mark. Oh, let's have a quick look. And all I've been doing, I've just been firing a few pellets round. Let's see if he'll behave. Will he behave? Headley wants me to show you a fish. Will he? Will he behave for the camera? Oh, there you go, look at them belters. Not bad at all. And I've got 3 like that. So it's a 6mm pellet. I've got the Nick Speed ground bait mix, the green swim stim and the halibut pellet ground bait. And a 6mm pellet on. I'm casting out there, I'm clipped up. Just short of the island. And it seems to be doing the trick. So I've just fired 2 lots of half a dozen pellets. I'm not bothered if 1 or 2 hit the island, so I'm actually overstretching the catch. I just want to make sure it gets there. If only 3 or 4 hit, I'm not bothered. Getting to that funny time of year. I've noticed things are just on the change a little bit. Don't seem to be as greedy, but so far today, not too bad at all. There you go, pellet right on the top. Oh. Right. So we can get it there. Just plop it in there. the tree. I'm not going too close to those lilies. And I am keeping it on my knee. I had a liner straight away there. Let's just see if it'll go around while you're on. 2 minutes, the last one. You watch, it probably won't go around now. Two went in there. One went in then. This fish knocking about, which is why I had to go. Wind just blew that, I'm not too worried. It's getting up this wind a little bit. Yeah, I'm not bothered about loads of pellets going in. If some go on the island, I'm not bothered, just as long as 1 or 2 drop in. But there are fish knocking about, and I've got a feeling today might be a different margin day today. Because I have seen 1 or 2 swim out. Not going in there just yet, as you know. Liner, nice big liner. I've not tried short yet, and again, you can just see there's one just swirled there, so there could be some short as well. Top 2 and 2. Well, that's not quite gone round just yet. So the problem with this peg is when I got here and looked at it, I've never fished it before. I felt like I got too many options. Yeah, that bit better. But I didn't want to set the kitchen sink up, did I? But that's where I am. £22. No, actually, no, it's more. It's 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, £6. So it's £26. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. And I did do a bit of filming around with the boys, so I didn't get fishing while about 20 minutes in. So I've just taken a few little video clips, as you've probably seen. Right, over and out. See you soon. That didn't take too long. I had a massive line I've had to recast, and that has gone round in 1 minute 20. Typically the camera off. I was hoping you'd see it. They're not actually even rod round, they're just a nice little positive pull. You'd think they'd be ragging it, wouldn't you? But I suppose when you've been close to an island, they've nowhere to really rag it apart from go sideways. But it's a nice little positive pull. And don't forget, you folks that have only just started, if your rod does just slacken right off, it's a back bite, it's moving towards you, so don't forget to lift. Then that happens as well. I've not had it happen to me just yet, but it does happen quite a lot when you're fishing up to islands. So another 4 pounder, maybe a bit more. Right, let's see if we can keep going and not be semi-skim, because like I said, this is a renowned flyer. I wanting to try margin now, I wanted to try short now, I wanted to try shallot. The options is unbelievable. But I'm catching fish steady away on this. No reason to change just yet. I'm pretty sure I'll get them anywhere in my swim today, that's how it feels. Soz, as Nige said, he didn't know soz were in it. He said today his money's on peg 18. And as you saw at the draw, the lovely, horrible bloke himself, Soz, has drawn it, and he was chuffed with it. So we shall see if he's a mighty fisherman, like I said, or whether I can be a mighty fisherman today. I've not really many excuses today. I should frame today. I'm hoping for a win today from this peg. As you can see out there, there's fish there. Right next to that, that's my line, the tree. Not far off, I don't think. Well, in fact, I think it was on the money, to be fair. I've got to say that, I can't be semi-skimmed at casting as well. That's one thing I will say that I am confident with me, is me casting. Anything I can sort of up to 60 metres, reasonably okay, but tell you what, anything after that, it's hard getting the accuracy, but there's not many occasions you need more than sort of 50 metres anyway. But these guys that chuck it 80, 90 metres, I think I need to practice that. I've never really actually attempted to throw it that far, so. But that's my strength. That's why you probably see me on the rod quite a lot, because I am quite accurate with the casting. I'm confident in the way that I mix things now. Preparing your pellets, preparing your ground bait, and it's massive. That is massive. Don't forget, that is a massive part of method feeder fishing. If your mix is not right, it's not going to work properly. And there are occasions where you've got to read whether you need it slightly wetter than you would for it to break down quickly. And today I've gone in between sort of a dry and a slightly wet mix. I've gone in between. It seems just right today. So hopefully that should break down a little bit slower than the normal way that I'd have it in the summer, where I wanted to break down fairly quick, get bait in there and be in and out every 2 or 3 minutes. But today it's going round. Well, I forgot to put my timer on talking. It's typical, isn't it? I'm going round now. Just get a few more pellets out there. And this wind is swirling a bit, so the pellets are going like this. They're all over the place. But you can only do your best. Right, over and out. Right, it just went dead. Absolutely dead. Tried a little bomb over there where I've been frying a few pellets. There's fish swimming about everywhere. I went short, I've had a skimmer, and then I had another go at mugging, and they're just not interested at all. They just swim. They're just like the submarines going past. I've literally just gone back out on this. I gave it a rest, and a few minutes in, I've hooked into this, another 6 or 7 pounder. Well, there we go, little belt on a red pellet. I'm going to give him £7. That puts me up to 37. It's everybody's. I've not seen anybody catch. They're all moaning that they're just not getting anything, and it did just die a death. Like I say, I do keep seeing fish swimming out of the margins, but I don't want to ruin that. I'm going to start baiting that with a couple of hours to go, and then have a go down there. So let's get back in. Let's get into the fish court. Here we are. It's taken ages to get this. It's just been dire everywhere. Just dire to death. And annoying thing is, I've got drawn into the mugging because there's fish everywhere. But I've tried different coloured pellets, small pellets, big pellet, bunch of maggots, and they're just not interested. I've tried on the short line. I just cannot get a bite on the short line. I can't understand that. I thought I'd have had a few from there. It really is dire at the minute. I'm just hoping that they'll come in on the margins. They're just not interested at all in the shallow. I've been presenting it lovely as well, plopping it a couple of foot in front, slowly sinking, and just straight past it. Not interested. So I've just gone, it went dead out there as well. I tried bomb out there. Tried the method feed, and there was just nothing apart from liners with fish swimming about just in front of me. And it's frustrating. You spent a bit of time trying to mug. Oh yeah, bugger. Get in. And it's just painful watching them just go straight past. Well, this is the first fish for about an hour. But it's a good stamp, it's another well, 6 pounder at least, I would have thought that. Nice big mirror. Wow, hard to get out of that long. So, 43 pounds, and we've got half 3, so we've got 2.5 hours left. So a nice flurry on the margins, you never know, we could hit a ton, but it's been dire everywhere. Everybody's monitor just sat there twiddling the thumbs. Right, I'm gonna get back in. Right, it's not been easy, what to say. Lost a couple, but I think they were foul hooked the way they set off. Not blaming the hooks. I'm feeding my margin, there's fishing margin. I've had a little look. I'm not interested just yet. I can't see that bloody sun. There we go. I'm not quite interested just yet. Not over £50, 50 odd pound now. And the only thing, I've tried short, and I just can't get anything short at all. Like I said, nothing mugging. I'm just hoping for a bit of a flurry at the end. In the margins, fingers crossed, so we shall see how we get on there. Right, little update for you. Jeff's catching 1 or 2. I've not seen the paceman get too many, or Jack opposite me. I think it has been fishing quite difficult in general all round. Don't know how Sozza's going on because he's miles behind me, other end at lake, so I've no idea how he's doing, but he'll be doing alright, he's in a decent peg. Jeff keeps foul hooking him, he's just foul hooked to 10 pounder, so he's keeping his record up of foul hooking him. I heard Leon say, yeah, I've got another one, but at least mine's in mouth. Well, let's get back out there, let's see if we can get another one. I've not had one take it straight away, like I said this morning, crikey, when I first went out there, that first 20 minutes I thought I was going to end up with about £200, but it just stopped. So obviously then I've been trying other lines. I just can't believe I'm not getting anything in front of me here. Keep throwing a few pellets out, and now and again you'll see a swirl, so I'll try a little bit of mugging, and they're just not interested at all. So whether they are carp that are swirling, I think they are, but they're just not having any pellets that I put on at all. It was like that at Woodhouse Grange, and then they just started taking it in the last hour. So whether that's going to happen here or not, I don't know. We shall see. So that's your update. I'm just steady away. Just over £50. A little bit disappointed. I thought I'd be up to about 80 by now. But anyway, we'll crack on. See you soon. Right, there's about 40 minutes to go. And God, it's been frustrating. I've seen fish in the margin and I cannot get a bloody bite in the margin whatsoever. So, I've spent enough time in there. I'll have another little try a bit later, but they're just not interested at all. Come back out to the island. This is the second one in 5 minutes. I just can't understand it at all. They're just not having it. Stay still, Mr. Fish. So about £60-ish now. It's been really I don't know how other pegs are getting on, but I think it's been tough today. And I'm in a good peg. I had in my mind £100 for today from here. So I feel a bit of a peg waster at the minute. So just short of 60. It might be a bit more. I was over last time. Brian's catching one or two. So it's not been. I've caught some fish, don't get me wrong, but you know when you're expecting more from a peg, you do feel a bit disappointed with yourself, to say the least. So I'll get this back in. I'll have another little try on the margin, see if we can get a few there. It's gone round again. Weird. Not complaining, but I just wish I were catching them in the margin. I've seen some big fish down there, but they're just not playing ball. Whoa, he's wanting to go. Set off like a madman, this. Crazy train. It keeps going, mate. That sun glaring. I can't see the bloody fish. Another 5 or 6 pounder. Get in, you beauty. Nice one. Phew. It's been warm today and all, I'll tell you. Right, let's get back in. Right, there's 20 minutes to go. Ooh, he's off. And I've got 73 on my clicker. It might be a bit more. I always go for that glare, don't I, in the sun. So I've been wanting to try my arc. I've just seen a fish in my margin there. But I've had a couple of really nice fish, which has bumped my weight up against the island, and I've not been waiting long either. So, what do I do? I keep seeing fish tails there, but they've not been having it. And there's not that much bait down there. Like I've said before, I've put 3 cups of ground bait in early doors. And then I've just put, I've had corn and pellets going in. They're definitely feeding on something, but they're not taking my bloody bait. So let's get back out there again. That was only a little one, so I think we've got 75 pounds-ish.
Right, we're all weighed in. I got giddy and I forgot to video it, didn't I? What a nutmeg. But I have got a photograph. Right, today's fishing. It's been a frustrating day, actually. Very frustrating, because there was only one area that, when I got there, there was too many options. It was just like, it was like a kid in a spice shop. It was, where do you start? I'd never fished it before. Sweating my socks off. And I really didn't know where to start, so I just tried to keep it. I thought, well, I've got to do a short line, a bomb. I always have a bomb out for whatever I fancy. You can put a bomb anywhere without really damaging your peg too much. I set a mugging rig up because I could see a few fish all around the lake. I had a method feeder for the island. I've done the top 2 and 2 and a margin rig. That was it. I thought I'm going to keep it as simple as that. Did a little bit of video in the boys, as you've seen at the beginning, before I started fishing, just to show you their pegs. Got fishing about 20 minutes later, and I thought I couldn't resist mugging to start with, so that's what I did. I thought I've got to get some today. They were just swimming everywhere, showing the faces, and they were big fish, some lovely fish, but they just weren't interested. I tried Yellow pellets, red pellets, dark pellets, brown pellets, white pellets, bunch of maggots. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. 5 foot tail on it to flick it in front of the pole, keeping the shadow away from them. Just not interested at all. Even freebies, they didn't seem to be interested. Now and again when I kept feeding me short line, I'd see a swirl, but I wasn't 100% certain they were carp. Maybe F1s, I don't know. Margins have not produced at all. Very frustrating. Some right lumps in there, winking at me, showing the fins, showing the tails. Even without baiting they were doing that, but they were not interested. I tried mugging, dropping it in there, nothing. Fed it, tried it, nothing. Retried it, nothing. All day, well, not all day, in the last hour and a half, kept retrying it every sort of 20 minutes. Not interested at all. So I did have to keep going out to the island with the method feeder, and when I did go on to that about an hour into the fishing, I caught over 20 pounds in 20 minutes. I thought I'm in for a right day today. I did have I thought were a realistic target for that peg, because it is the flyer when it's on form, but the whole lake has not been on form at all, as you see with the results. And it did warm, it's not fishing quite as well as what it has been. Right, and I kept going on that on and off, and I'd pick 3 or 4 fish up, then it'd die. So, and alternating swims, and I caught nothing anywhere except up to the island. Right, for the results. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Here we go, the results. In 4th place, and he was not on a favoured peg. It can produce on its day. Peg 34. The Paste Man with 44 pounds. Kev. Well done, Kev. What a mighty fisherman you are, son. Well done. In 3rd place, Peg 32 with £50.76. Remember, it's digital scales if you're wondering what the funny numbers are. Measured in 1/100ths. Jack Vors, £50.76. What a mighty fisherman you are. Well done, son. And in 2nd place, I could see Brian. I was keeping my eye on him. He was getting into 1 or 2 fish. Peg 39. Not a bad area, that. £55.40. What a mighty fisherman you are. Well done, son. And in 1st place, you've got a smile, haven't you? I didn't make the magic ton at £84.46. Everything was on the method feeder. I am this week's old boy's mightiest fisherman.
Best peg.
Well done, me. And Leon's just said I had the best peg. Yes, I did, but I smashed everybody. You can't do any more than that. I did have £100 as my target, but like I say, it was frustrating. Thoroughly enjoyed my win. I can't say for a long time because I won at Lindholm, but it's my first win with the old boys for quite a while. I've always been sort of in the top sort of 7. So a big thumbs up for me. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Leon's waiting patiently because we're going for a pint after this.
Hobgoblin gold, please, for your winnings.
Hobgoblin gold with my winnings. So I hope you've enjoyed, and today it was method feeder. I kept alternating between ground bait and pellets. Before I've caught on maggots on the method feeder. Today it was all pellets. I kept changing from a little yellow pellet to a red pellet to a brown pellet. Most people seem to have caught the skimmers and 1 or 2 carp on either dead reds and whites or sweet corn. Leon's had quite a few bream on sweet corn skimmers, whatever you want to call them. It's been tough all the way around the lake, but thoroughly enjoyable, cracking fishery, lovely tidy pegs. I cannot bull this fishery up enough. On its day, it's a belting fishery. You can't beat. I don't think you can really beat it. It's a lovely little local venue, so if you've never fished it, get yourselves here. You'll have a nice day's fishing. It's also okay in winter for skimmers and perch. And I've taken a photograph of the maggot man. He's got a couple of perch there. One was over £2. I said I'll get a photograph of that, so we'll put that on the video for you at the end. So hope you've enjoyed today's little video at Swanlands Fishery. I haven't booked for next week. I'm hoping to go to Viking at Pollington. So if you do enjoy my videos, don't forget to subscribe. It's absolutely free. Click the notification bell and you will get all our videos as we upload them. So until next week, fish on. We'll see you soon, guys. Bye bye. I'm not saying it. See you soon.